Good morning. It is my last day in mental health today. So I am kind of nervous, but also really excited for the future. Yeah, also sad as well because at the end of this, job, I did make friends and I started to just enjoy hanging out with the pharmacists and the technicians in the dispensary and stuff. So it is sad as well, but like I said, I'm really excited for what's to come. So today's plan is to drop by Tesco. Whenever I leave somewhere, I always get a ton of treats. So I just want to get cakes and biscuits and snacks and whatever. So I'm just going to do that and then go to work. And then afterwards, I'm on late duty today. So I don't know what time I'm going to finish, but I'm hoping that we finish on time because after today, Navid has invited me to see the new Versace handbag collection. So they invite him because he's a regular client at Versace. I am not, but I thought that I'd go and see him tonight and also go to the event because I've never been to one of those things before. I don't know if I'll have time to come back home and get changed. If not, this is literally my outfit, work clothes, but hopefully they'll still let me in and it's all gonna go smoothly. Last day! Last day! It's gonna be my vlog, guys. My last day in mental health. Until I'm back in the Thank you. I look so tired, but I am back from work now and I did make it back on time even though I had late duty. I'm just gonna finish off some lunch that I had and have that for dinner and then get changed and get to Versace. I do need to pack as well before that, but we'll see how that goes. So I've eaten my dinner and I was just about to pack for Norway when I realised that I hadn't done extra baggage. So all I was going to take was this backpack. And that was the initial plan, I did want to just take one bag. But then I just can't fit everything inside it and I just thought, oh, it's so much hassle, I may as well just pay for extra baggage. So I've gone ahead and paid £28. I think it's not worth the stress of trying to fit everything inside that one bag. So yeah, I'm just about to get packing now. So I am ready for the Versace event now. I have just this black dress on that I have from Zara. It looks better in person than it does on the screen right now. And my new boots that I got. And yeah, I'm about to go and see Navid. I think no matter what, red lipstick is just the saviour of everything. I think it just spruces up an outfit, spruces up your face, and I'm really happy with my makeup today. I feel like I haven't mentioned that Versace are releasing a new handbag line, which is why they're doing this sort of event. Now, I've never been to one of these things before because I cannot afford it. I can't afford to be a client at Versace, but Navid is. So I said, next time you have something like this, invite me, and so he kindly has. Navid kisses out.
Hi Regina.
How are you finding the event?
I'm enjoying it. What about you? Are you enjoying it?
I'm this is so overwhelming. The girls here are super tall.
I know, they're like young girls.
So pretty.
But Regina isn't pretty. So.
And I'm
Remember guys, self-confidence, it doesn't matter what you wear, what you do, it's just about confidence.
Doesn't it?
No, but honestly, even I wear normal clothes, but it's all about how you style yourself and the confidence that you put out there. So keep that in your mind, y'all.
Smell is so lovely, and I will never sell my soul, but you could buy the lease. And don't believe in make believe, just make your ends meet. Say a weekend and a week and never stress a thing. But we gon' go another day when we don't disagree. And when the sun's shining, regardless if you do believe. Hey, still awake in the morning when I see your face. Need you more when you go, I need you more every day. Keep a foot on the brake in case I lose control.
My friend, Regina.
Yeah, but baby, don't lose control. I'm focused on you, baby. Lately you've been in my game. I've been reaching out for you, and still that's so far away. Looking through the smoke in the mirror. Crazy how I see you so clear. Crazy how I see you so clear. And how you make me smile. And how you make me smile. Oh yeah. And how you make me smile. Oh baby, how you make me smile. Smile more when I see you.
Hey guys.
What did you you think of the event?
I really enjoyed the event. I think the event was super cool. I got to meet some incredible people.
He was such a little social butterfly.
I was trying to socialize and network with people. So networking is the main thing to do when you're in these kind of events. It was really fun. I got to meet some cool people. And how did you find it, Regina? Did you enjoy it?
I feel like if you weren't wearing Versace, you were invisible. I was not wearing Versace today.
But you still look fabulous.
But I like trying new stuff on. That was cool.
Yeah.
I like that. And you can tell that the quality of the clothing is very good.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, just remember, guys, it's not always about brand. I just feel like even if you wear any clothes, it's just a matter of your, confidence, personality, and just how you style yourself. So remember, it's not always about £500 dress. It's about how you style and how you feel. Exactly. Oh yeah.
Thanks. So we're talking about relationships.
So basically, you guys, today I was watching Regina's vlogs about the alarm signals,
Warning signs, yeah.
about relationship and what's it like. So personally myself, I haven't been in a relationship, but when I was watching the video, I was kind of interested to know how the dynamic works. So I was asking Regina generally if you're in a relationship with that person and then the person doesn't want you, you get insecure and you want to have a look at the person's number, not number, their phone.
Yeah.
But then the person is like, why do you want to see my phone? This is a relationship, you should trust me. I was just asking Regina, how would you deal with that kind of situation? Because the person, the girl or the guy might be like, this is something private to me, I don't want you to be going through my phone. But then you feel insecure and then the other person is like, then what's the point of a relationship if you don't trust me? That's what I was asking Regina, and just to kind of get her point of view of how you would react, because I was kind of fascinated by that.
I think unless you're asking every single night, show me your phone, show me your phone, show me your phone, show me your phone, right? There's a reason why you want to look at someone's phone. With my ex, I wasn't even interested in his phone for a year and a half.
Alright.
But then when I felt like something weird was happening, that's when I wanted to look at it. And I think
did he allow that?
No, he didn't allow it. But I think that just to explain, listen, these are the reasons why I feel insecure. If you could help me out here, I'd really appreciate if you could just,
If you care about
us, yeah. And I appreciate that it's not the best thing for me to do, but it would help me, and I won't ask you again. That's how the approach that I would go for.
So, for example, sorry if I bring the past
Yeah.
solution.
Yeah.
But how would you, he said no to you, so how did you react to that kind of situation?
Well, it was interesting because
I'm just saying it just for the
eventually-
viewers out there, maybe they might be going through a similar thing.
Well, eventually we did break up, and then a couple of months later he was with her. So I feel like anyone you do have a suspicion about, there's a reason.
Oh, I see.
I mean, sometimes you can be wrong, in which case it's not very nice. But so if a guy was like, I feel insecure because these things happened in the past, these are reasons I want to look at your phone, I'd be like, if I love you, I'd be like, sure. Hey,
what happens if you're not in a relationship, but then you want to kind of reach to becoming a relationship, but just before that you want to kind of get to know if that person
Okay.
is, so that's a kind of interesting scenario as well.
I think that if you're not in a relationship and you want to look at someone's phone,
you don't have the right.
First of all, you don't have the right, but that means that you shouldn't even get into that relationship. Because I think that already before you even get into a relationship, there's clearly issues. You clearly don't feel comfortable enough or trusting enough. So I think that means big no. Before you get into a relationship, if you think, damn, I want to look at this person's phone, you shouldn't be with them. Yeah, it's toxic, exactly.
What happens if they always, the person brings in the word trust, you have to trust me, trust.
Do you know?
You think that's bullshit?
I
don't know, I feel like
I
it's
don't
bullshit
think it's
sometimes.
always bullshit.
Really?
But I think in most cases it is, because like I said, my ex said to me all of this stuff about trust, and then he's with her now, so...
Well, this is a good question, guys. How would you be suspicious if you find out, if you have that instinct where you actually feel like the person is doing something behind your back?
What do you mean, how would you find out, or how would you react?
What would that person's body language be? Isn't it more if they say you have to trust me, isn't that more kind of suspicious? They're like...
Do you know what?
It's interesting, really.
It's
You always
instinct.
believe your instinct, your first instinct.
I don't always believe it, but then in hindsight I realise that it's true. So at the
But
time,
wait, hold on. Isn't it two ways? Isn't it overthinking and being paranoid and thinking about that? Or
yeah,
maybe...
it can be. I think it can be. I think it definitely can be. But I also think that instinct is so important. If you feel uncomfortable, or if you feel like something's going on, or if you feel strange about something, unless you feel strange every single damn day and you're a really super jealous and paranoid person, obviously that's an issue that you need to sort through.
Oh, so if the person is so paranoid about...
If you're like paranoid every day about everything, that's an issue that you need to get through.
Oh, I see.
But if it's for a certain reason,
I love Regina.
then that's
You're
when,
like,
yeah,
wait, that's true.
yeah. And like I was saying to Navid, for everything in a relationship or whatever, and a friendship as well, it should be easy. It should be like a river flowing.
Yeah, I feel like, you know what, you guys? I don't believe in the word space. I feel like personally, if someone just asks for space, I feel like that's really childish because I feel like...
Damn.
No, you
I've
know
done
what,
that
you
before.
guys? My personal opinion, I don't know if you guys all agree on... Yeah, I mean, no, you know, my personal opinion, I don't know if you guys in the public agree or not, but I feel like if you really care about that specific person, like as a friend, you don't need space. I feel like you should always talk it out. Like, I feel like space just... I know they say it helps to make the relationship or bond stronger, but I just feel like you're losing connection by just asking for space or distance. I feel like there should always be that
Yeah.
communication.
Yeah.
I find distance to be a bit childish, from my own opinion. No offense to
Okay.
anyone. What do you think, Regina?
I mean, I don't. For me, like I've asked for space as well, and it's not been from a childish way.
no, sorry, no, I didn't mean it like
It's-
childish, but I just think there's other ways to go about it. Like,
Yeah, there are, and I think I've learned from that. I think that for me, when I've asked for space, it's never not led to a breakup. Each time I've asked
really?
for space, it's gone to a breakup. So I think that space just definitely, for me, space is when I can tell something is wrong, and I can't tell whether it can be fixed or not with time. So that's when I ask for it, and most of the time, it's not fixable. But I definitely see what you mean, and I don't think I'd go into another relationship again asking for space.
yeah, because I feel like with me personally, maybe because I've got a big mouth, I can't hold things in.
Yeah.
I have to say it as it is. Like, I hate sugarcoating stuff. Like, you know, when people say I want space, I always think it's another word for breakup, or you just don't want to be friends with that person. And I'm like, can't you just be direct and be like, listen, you don't want it, I don't want to be friend. Like, don't be.
No, because sometimes like it's like sort of like a delayed breakup.
Oh, when you say distance to space.
Yeah, I think that if you say, see, I'm breaking up with you, then it's like, bye. Whereas if you ask for space, it's like everyone gets used to what's to move in.
So wait, do you think like distance or space leads to breakup?
For me, it has. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Usually it does.
Yeah, usually it does.
Are
yeah.
you serious, you
Usually.
guys?
I mean, this is not like every time, but usually.
That's
Yeah.
scary. So remember.
Knowing people, yeah.
So then, what's the point of space? Just it's a breakup then.
Well,
Well, like,
sometimes.
you need time to think. You can't
Yeah.
be with. You
Yeah.
can't be in someone's face all the time.
Yeah.
You need time apart, and then you can realize I actually really like this person, like, or like.
That's scary
better
shit,
off
you
not
know?
being-
That's
But
scary
it's
shit.
slow.
So for me, I've asked for space, and then I've come back being like, okay, I've thought about it,
And you want
and I
it.
don't want the
Oh, you
end
don't
of
want
this.
to.
And the other person's been like, I've thought about it, and you asked for space, so I've already let go of you. So that's happened before, yeah. And that's the one thing, right, that I realised this year about relationships, yeah, is like, it's not like a job. You can't just replace it. It's not like a job where you can get over it.
You can't predict.
You can't predict it. You don't know what's going to happen. You can never, even each time I've been like, if I do this, someone's going to be like this. It's been wrong.
Well, look, you wake up in the morning, you're in a happy mood, then you hit your toe on your plug and you're in a bad mood.
Yeah.
Like, this is human nature.
Yeah.
You can't control
Yeah.
But you know what, you guys? Do you feel like in a relationship, you should always give your 100% self? Because I feel like the more you give yourself,
Yeah.
you get hurt and it just is toxic.
Oh, no. Do you know what? I think even if you get hurt, giving is the right thing to do.
Oh, giving?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Do you want to live
Do
your
you not
life?
want to kill them?
No, do you not want to be on your
This is
deathbed?
public disrespect,
Do you
huh?
want to be on your deathbed thinking,
I didn't try.
oh well, I
Yeah,
just
exactly.
I stopped myself from being
I'm the
hurt.
same. I'm the same.
No, you
yeah,
want to think,
yeah.
I tried for every single
I taught
person.
myself
And guys, this might be helpful for everyone who might be watching who is going through a similar thing.
Yeah.
I know this may be hard, but what ways are the best techniques to kind of like forget about that person and to move on? Like maybe I just thought, because we're talking about relationships right now, I was thinking, how would you guys deal with the breakup?
This is a question for, this is another video.
Oh, should there be another video?
As in like, I've got a whole list of stuff.
Oh really? Okay. Because I don't think you did that video actually.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But I would say,
Maybe a sneak preview of what you would say.
Obviously time is one of them. But I also would say you don't have to forget it. You don't have to forget them. What you have to do is put it in a box with all of the good and bad memories and think, thanks for this.
Thank you. Next.
But next.
Thank you.
And move forward.
But that's easier said than done, isn't it?
It is. And you are going to go backwards and forwards. You're going to open that box sometimes, and then you're going to put it back, and then you're going to open it up, and then you're going to get more pictures out, and then you're going to put them back in, and then put it back. And then one day you'll forget that box is there.
It takes time, that's
it
true.
takes time. So yeah, thanks for tuning in.
So you guys, thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Regina, for your input.
Thanks
you
for
guys,
such a
everyone.
lovely time.
No worries. It's my pleasure, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And make sure you tune in to Regina's vlog, because you ain't gonna want to miss it.
Yeah, today was my last day in mental health, so I started the vlog there, and now I'm ending it here. So see you in Norway.
Bye.